Howdy friends, this is Morgan, the Nerdy Cowgirl, and welcome to my channel. These are my goals for 2025. So my goals for this year are pretty much the same as every year, with my first one being to get closer to God and to strengthen my relationship with Jesus and get in his word every day and really feed my spirit. My next goal is to strengthen my relationship with my husband. Uh, the Bible tells us that we are one, so we need to be worrying about our relationship before any other relationship. So if me and him are good, then everybody else will be good as well, and everything else will fall into place. So first and foremost, strengthen my relationship with God, and then strengthen my relationship with my husband. One way to strengthen our relationship is to go out more with just the two of us and go do more fun things together. Our boys are getting older now and feel more comfortable spending the night with our parents or with close relatives. So spending more time together and really remembering why we fell in love in the first place. Along with growing my relationship with God and with my husband, I also want to grow my relationship with my boys. And even on an individual basis, I need to dedicate more time to spending with them just individually and doing what they want to do, what Merritt wants to do specifically, and what Maverick wants to do specifically. And then also spending time together. So in short, a lot of my goals this year are to better my relationships with other people, because I would also like to find some friends around our new city that I can spend time with, have a book club with, or play video games with, whatever. I would kind of like to play D&D, but I don't know anybody around here who plays. So maybe finding a group of women who play D&D or who like the same things that I like and would like to meet up and have a group and build a relationship with each other. There are also lots of home improvement things that need to be done around the house and around the barn that my husband and I would like to do. We thought this would be our forever house, but we have decided that we need more land and we would like to find another house that better suits both of our needs. There's not really enough room for me to ride here. There's not really enough room for him to hunt here. So we'd like to find a new place sometime soon in the next few years. But until then, we have got some home improvement things that we would like to do to this place to maybe help with resale value and to also just make living here a little bit easier or better on us or whoever comes after us. Another goal for me this year is to go to more horse shows. Last year in 2024, I went to maybe one or two horse shows, so I wasn't able to really compete like I wanted to or compete towards year-end awards. So this year I would like to I'd like to be able to do that. Last year we were new to this house and I was trying to really get the house in order, get the barn in order, and it was a lot to try to ride and go to horse shows on top of all that stuff. But now I feel like we're settled in and I kind of have a small spot where I can ride, and I've also met some people around here that have arenas that I can go and ride at. So I plan to do more riding this year and to actually show a lot more this year. So be looking forward to seeing more horsey content, maybe just in passing. But I plan to go to enough shows to actually be competitive this year and to possibly win a year-end award. We'll see. Also, we are starting off the year with the boys' pony being here. So as soon as show season starts up, they can start riding and they can also be going for an award as well. So I'm looking forward to them being able to really hone their riding skills and really get to ride their pony like I did when I was a kid, and be able to really take her to some horse shows, get her used to going to horse shows and them actually doing some showing on their own. And so I'm so excited for this year for them to be showing as well. My last goal for my life or personal family goals would probably be for me to be more disciplined and for me to show up for myself. I am notoriously bad about not showing up for myself and not taking care of myself and being okay with disappointing myself. So this year, I want to change that. Instead of me saying that I'm going to do these things, I want to genuinely do them. Not try to do them, do them. But I struggle with knowing how to do that because I am so okay with disappointing myself and just going, well, I didn't meet that goal. Then I'll just move on. Just move on. I struggle with holding myself accountable. I hold others accountable and I let other people hold me accountable, but I don't hold myself accountable. And I don't know how to fix that or how to change that about myself. But regardless, I've got some personal goals that I want to be more disciplined about. And the first one is my diet. In July, I started the carnivore diet and limited myself to 1 Dr. Pepper a day. And over the course of 2 months, a month and a half, something like that, I lost about 20 pounds. And it was about a half a pound a day I was losing. And I never felt better. And I felt like I looked better, which is what I always want to do, is I want to look better so then I feel better. And I did. But for some reason, after our anniversary, I cheated and I just fell off the wagon and could not hold myself accountable anymore to the carnivore diet. So in 2025, which has already started, but I haven't started my diet again. But in 2025, I would like to stick to my carnivore diet and 1 Dr. Pepper a day. Because if you know me, I love my Dr. Peppers. I drink probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 a day, which is not good. But that is like the one thing that I enjoy. If I could take a pill and not eat anything, I would do it. Because I just don't enjoy eating. I like what I like. I'm not a try new foods type of person. I just want to eat so that I get full and I don't have to eat anymore. I don't have to think about it anymore. So most of the time, it's bad stuff because it's quick, because it's easy, and because I can get it over with. But I want to change that, and I want to go back to just 1 Dr. Pepper a day and drinking more water, because that is another one of my goals, is to drink more water. I struggle with drinking water because, for one, I don't like the taste of it, and for 2, I can't really notice the changes in my body that drinking water does. So it's hard for me to continue to do that because I'm not seeing what it is changing or helping or fixing. And for 3, when I have done it in the past, one time I actually had to go to the hospital because it messed up my digestive system because I had dehydrated myself because I just quit drinking anything. I didn't like the water. I didn't want to drink the water, so I just wouldn't drink anything and ended up dehydrating myself. And I know that is not the right way to have handled that, and it is not something that should keep me from doing it now, but it is kind of in the back of my head now. But that is one of my goals, is to drink more water. And that is why I just limit myself to 1 Dr. Pepper a day. That way it throws in a little bit of change every now and then. And I don't like juices or teas or anything. So 1 Dr. Pepper a day, and that should deal with my sweet tooth, deal with my monotony. And so hopefully that will make drinking more water a little bit better, a little bit easier for me. Another part of my goal to be more disciplined and to hold myself accountable is to go to the gym. I am one of the weird people who love to work out. It is the one time that I can actually feel a difference and feel a change in my body. I love to get a good sweat in and to feel your muscles the next day being slightly sore where you know you got a good workout in, but not sore enough to where you're walking funny or can't lift something or can't open something. But my only problem is I have to go to the gym now. At our old house, we had a machine just in the back shed that I could just go out back and work out whenever I wanted to, which normally happens at night when everybody else has gone to sleep. But now we have to go to the gym. And that's the hard part for me, is getting in the car and actually going to the gym. Even though I love it and I want to do it, it's hard for me to get the motivation to actually get in the car and go, especially right now in the wintertime. Another goal for this year is to take a family vacation. Our 10-year anniversary will be in August this year, and originally we had planned to go to Yellowstone for our 10-year anniversary, but it looks like that may not be in the cards this year. So we will hopefully find somewhere else to go and be able to actually go on a family vacation with just the four of us, which we haven't got to do yet. So all in all, my life, personal, family goals are to strengthen my relationships with others, with God, with my husband, with my kids, maybe make some friends, and to also be disciplined and accountable for myself, to eat better, stick to my carnivore diet, drink more water, limit myself to 1 Dr. Pepper a day, and to go and exercise, and also to ride and get my horse fit and ready to show and go to more shows this year, and possibly win a year-end award for me and for the boys. And also to take a family vacation with just the four of us. So now for my career/hobbies goals. So in August of this year, Maverick will be starting kindergarten, so he will be going to school full-time. And me and my husband have had a lot of talks about whether I should go back to work full-time. For our household, his salary alone works just fine. So I am blessed enough to be able to try to do this full-time. So my plan is to continue to make YouTube videos and to continue to stream to Twitch. So for YouTube, my goals are to continue and maybe up my video count, and to, of course, continue to gain more subscribers. Once both boys are in school full-time, I will have more time to record videos, more time to edit them, because at the moment, the only time that I have to edit them and to record them are the 2 days a week that Maverick goes to school or after everybody goes to sleep. I plan on doing more recommendation videos. I am reading more books than I ever have, so I feel like I am more equipped to recommend different books. I plan to do more tag videos. Those are really fun to put together and sit down and think about answers to different prompts and different tags. And those also tend to do very well on my channel. I would also like to do more reading vlogs. Those don't typically tend to do very well on my channel, but that's typically the type of videos that I like to watch. I like to turn them on while I'm doing something else. That way I can listen enough to hear kind of the synopsis and certain things that are going on in the book, but not enough to get spoiled or feel like I don't need to read the book. I will say that I am having a lot more trouble out of YouTube than I am with Twitch. I've kind of gone stagnant on YouTube. I don't know if it's my content or my editing or me or the algorithm or some other circumstance, but I'm kind of stagnating on YouTube, and I'm not quite sure why. So if you have any recommendations for me to better my videos or better my content in the year of 2025, please feel free to comment below any type of criticisms or comments or anything that you think could help me grow my channel and make it more presentable and more inviting so that people want to subscribe and want to join and want to come talk with me and come communicate. Please feel free to let me know. So over on Twitch, I am having a lot more fun. I am about 9 or 10 away from affiliate, which is their form of monetization, which will be so much fun. And I'm looking forward to that and getting ever so close to that. And I'm having a lot of fun over there, playing my video games and talking to other people who have played those games or are playing those games as well. And it's a lot of fun. It's just a different type of platform. With the live chat, it just makes it so much different than the comment section. You know, most of my videos only get 2 or 3 comments, and it's normally the same people. So I feel like I've created a relationship with those 3 or 4 people. But overall, I still feel like I don't really know my community. I don't know my followers there. Whereas over on Twitch, I can talk to them as I'm playing my games, and we can really sit there and have a conversation. And it's just different. It's a different platform. But it is so much fun, and I'm loving it. So if you like video games and want to come follow me, I am the Nerdy Cowgirl Games on Twitch. And so come over and have a conversation with me. Another one of my goals for Twitch is to stream more frequently. A lot of the people that I follow, they stream literally like every day. And I love it because it feels like I'm really starting to get to know them a lot more because they are streaming every day. And so I hop into their streams and say hi to them and how's their day. And, you know, you really start to feel like you're really building a friendship. And so I would like to do that too. Again, once the boys get in school, it'll be a lot easier for me to do that. But right now with them being home, it's a lot harder for me to stream while they are here. Just like it's hard for me to record these videos while they're here as well. Another thing on Twitch is you can, once you're affiliate, you can make your own emotes and you can make your channel your own and have fun things for your viewers to do and for them to interact with each other and interact with you. And it's just a lot more interactive of a platform. But I still want to be doing these YouTube videos. So I don't want you guys to feel like, even though I'm having more fun on Twitch and have goals for Twitch, I don't want to feel like I'm going to leave you guys out, because I do still want to talk about my books, and I do still want to create a community here and interact with you guys here. I just wanted to let you guys know that that is another goal of mine, is to work on that channel as much as I work on this channel as well. And like I said, once the boys are both in school full time, that'll be a lot easier for me to do. But for right now, I am going to do my best to continue to work hard for you guys and for Twitch, and continue to be better and do better and make my channels better. As far as my reading goals, I actually have already finished making my 2025 TBR video. It is actually coming out after this, but I'm already finished with it. But in that video, I am going over the books that I plan to read for 2025, or books that I would like to read in 2025. I have a lot of books on there that I own, but also a lot of books on there that I do not own. I may not get to every book on it or every book that I mention, but it's just a rough draft of books that are on my mind to read in the current year. So be looking out for that video in the next couple of days. So in that video, I mentioned that my goal for this year is to read 50 books by the end of the year. And I mentioned that I read 49 books last year, which was over my goal of 30 books. And that I almost read 50, but I think I might have technically read 51. I beta read for a friend of mine who wrote her first novel, and I read through her book twice. So is that technically 51 books that I read last year. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But I think I might consider that. 51 books. And her book is now on sale if you guys are interested. It is called Moonlight and Magnolias by Jessica Lindsay. So feel free to check it out. I really enjoyed it, and I think it might be the beginning of a series, but I'm not sure. But so go check out her book. And then my last set of goals for this year are my video goals. So some of my video goals are to create better content for you guys. I kind of struggle with coming up with creative content for you guys. I need to get better about researching what other people are watching. I tend to watch the same things, like reviews and recommendations and things like that. But I worry that I get boring or that I am just saying the same thing over and over again. So I need to get better about making better content for you guys and coming up with better ideas and providing the best possible content for my followers. I also want to get better about editing. I do really enjoy editing. I think editing is one of the funnest things about this YouTube channel, is editing it to portray the message that I want it to portray and play around with different ways of portraying that message. And so I really enjoy the editing part of it. It does take most of the time. The recording the videos doesn't take much time, but the editing is what is so time consuming, which that kind of stinks. But I enjoy it, so I don't mind the time constraints. But I want to get better about it, and I want to get better at it, and I want to make it more enjoyable for you guys. I also want to do it more frequently. I also want to post more videos, and so I can get more eyes on my channel and maybe make some more subscribers. One thing that I love about this channel is it has helped me so much with my articulation and getting my ideas out there. And I still struggle with it. So that is another goal, is to continue to work on my articulation and stop saying so damn much. I also want to continue to have fun. And I feel like if I ever stop having fun with it and it becomes more of a job, I will probably take a break. But for right now, it's still fun, and I want it to continue to be that way. So if you made it to the end, did you count how many times I gave you the thumbs up in this video? Until next time, God bless you. Happy trails. Bye.